first closing happened about 3 weeks ago. Came through as a referral. It was about a $750,000 transaction. So it's been really awesome.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to my podcast where I chat with real estate agents. We talk about their success, their challenges, the strategies they're using in today's tough and challenging environment, and with tips for anyone to be successful in this competitive and rewarding field. So whether you're a brand new agent or a seasoned veteran or just curious about the industry in general, this podcast is for you. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Today, I have a very special guest. This is my mentee and partner, Seng Thao. Seng, welcome to the show. Can you introduce yourself a little bit and tell people a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Thanks for having me on today, Laura. As for everyone else, my name is Seng Thao. I'm a real estate agent based off Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I've been actively involved in the real estate market. Not only specialized in Milwaukee, but the surrounding southeast area of Wisconsin. Now, as far as that, soon I will be expanding my services and business into Minnesota as well. So that's a little bit about me here.
All right, awesome. So yeah, we'll get into that Minnesota part a little bit further, but so how long have you been a real estate agent?
So I have been in real estate for about 6 months. Just started in a little beginning of the year. So just about around 6 months.
Okay. And what were you doing before you became a real estate agent? And what are the reasons why? Why did you decide to become a real estate agent?
So before real estate agent, I was primarily in software programming, doing coding, debugging, and writing applications for the energy field. Why real estate for me? First of all, real estate appeals to me in several reasons. Firstly, it offers a tangible and offers stable investment opportunity, allowing for potential long-term financial growth and wealth accumulation. As far as secondly, I appreciate the variety and complexity of real estate transactions from residential properties to commercial investments, and with each, its unique challenges and opportunities. Additionally, I find it prospect of helping people finding their dream homes and make it sound investment decisions very rewarding. And finally, the real estate market is consistently evolving, persisting continuous opportunities for learning and growth, which keeps me engaged and motivated in this field.
Awesome. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yep.
Real estate is one of the essential needs of for humans, right? So right next to food, you have
Definitely.
real estate, shelter, right? Everybody needs some type of shelter.
Right.
So we're always going to be in business in real estate.
Right.
So with that in mind, then, you're my partner at EXP. What made you decide to join EXP? I know when I first met you, you were interviewing with a couple different brokerages. Why did you decide EXP was for you?
Well, my decision to join EXP was driven by several factors, honestly. One of the main reasons was innovative and forward-thinking approach that EXP offers, and its cloud-based and virtual office environment initially allows, I think, increased flexibility and collaboration, which I believe is crucial in today's real estate landscape. Additionally, EXP revenue and sharing model and attractive commission structure provided a strong financial for the move. The opportunity to not only earn a commission from my own transaction, but benefit from the success of agents I refer was appealing as well. I think furthermore, I was impressed by EXP's strong focus on agent support, training, and technology resources, which I believe would help me to enhance my skills and better serve my clients. Overall, my move with EXP was motivated by the combination of technology-driven advantage, financial benefits, and supportive environment for real estate professionals.
Yeah. I mean, those are definitely very important, right? And
Right.
like you mentioned, in today's world, technology is all around us.
Right.
And one of the very exciting things that EXP is embracing is AI, which
Mhm.
they will be rolling out. I mean, we've already got a lot of AI tools, but we're going to get even more. So those are
Right.
coming out.
Awesome.
And then as far as you mentioned, you coming over EXP, how has that experience been like for you? So, you mentioned the why you joined, right? So how
Mhm.
has it been for you since you've been here? Did it live up to your expectations? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, It's met my expectation. Working on a 100% cloud bridge based brokerage like EXP has been positive experience for me overall. While initially it is a transition, I found that the benefits for the outweigh and potential challenges has been so far so good. Just the flexibility that it offers, cost savings, being virtual, you don't have the office fees, collaboration, like I mentioned, virtual office provide various tools and communication, and the training support, EXP really has provided excellent online training and resource and support. And I believe this has helped me stay up to date with the industry trends and continue my professional development.
Got it. Now, can you talk a little bit about when you needed the broker, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's your experience been when you needed help from the broker? Because obviously I support you, but
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to legal matters and more high level, questions, I can't give you those answers. So you have to go to the broker who oversees all of us.
Mm-hmm.
How has your experience been working with a broker?
With the broker, it's been great. Every time I feel like I need something or I have a question that I need answer right away, I just make a phone call, and my phone calls are always picked up, and I usually get a answer to my question in an instant. So that's been very helpful because there's a struggle sometimes with questions that you don't know, but overall, like I said, it's been perfect.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
sometimes, do you ever call them late at night?
Yeah, after office hours, even emails, I usually, if I don't get a response through email right away, it's always next day right away. So yeah, response time has been great.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I myself, when I came over,
Mhm.
I was like pretty amazed at how responsive our managing broker is for in our state. So the way EXP
Right.
works, people that don't know, every state has a certain number of managing brokers that manage all the EXP agents within a state. And in Wisconsin, we have 900, almost 1,000 agents here in Wisconsin, and we only have two managing brokers. And so they're both very good in my experience that I've been here. I've been here for 2 years. Every time I've texted, called, emailed,
Mhm.
usually I think 90% of the time I get a response probably within a few minutes. In the rare instances, it'll be like 24 hours, but I've always gotten answers right away. So
I
that's
agree.
pretty
Yeah.
amazing. And yeah, they always mention the one thing that is incredible is that they're brokers. They work when we work, when agents
Mhm.
work. So as anybody who's been in the market lately, as agents, we're showing houses on Saturday, and then all of a sudden, oh, hey, deadline to put in offers is Saturday at 8 p.m. And you have questions for your broker, how to write this certain verbiage into your offer. And, you're sitting there, you're struggling, you're worrying about it. You either text, you call, or you send an email over to the broker. And sure enough, you tell them, hey, I really need help. They're going to respond to you right away. And that's like amazing support right
That's
there,
really
especially when you got
amazing.
to put that offer in, right?
Right.
So, yeah, that's been great. And then as far as, you're over at EXP with me, I'm your, mentor, as well as you are part of the Agent First group that we're both a part of. How is
Mhm.
that? How has the Agent First group helped you as an agent?
The Agent First group has been awesome. We have our weekly meetings where we keep in touch, give each other ideas, and and really try to motivate each other. And that's where, in this industry, I think motivation is really huge, and it's been really great because not only that, but the support there as well. So the leadership that is in within that group has been awesome. So it's been a good experience overall.
Yeah, definitely. The leaders there do a really good job
Yep.
at keeping everybody in the group focused about their
Mhm.
business.
Right.
And we our specialty, our niche that we support agents through is through social media
Mhm.
marketing and video content creation, especially YouTube. YouTube is huge for us, and we share all sorts of tips, strategies. We have agents all across the U.S. and we have weekly mastermind calls, as you mentioned, and just really accountability partners that hold each other accountable for their success.
Right.
And nothing is held back, because
Right.
we don't look at each other as competition. We're helping each other, and everybody's in their own race, everybody's in their own
Mhm.
market. Even
Yep.
you and I are in the same market, but I mean, I've given you
Right.
leads and I've helped you close your first closing, right?
Yep.
Can you talk a little bit
Definitely.
about that?
Yeah. So first closing happened about 3 weeks ago. Came through as a referral. It was about a $750,000 transaction. So it's been really awesome. And again, just with the mentor like Laura within EXP that kind of guided through that transition, it's been great. And that's what I was really looking for and appreciated from this brokerage.
All right. Then let's get to the thing you mentioned at the beginning of the show. You're now going to expand your business into our neighboring state, Minnesota. Can you talk a little bit about what you're doing there?
Yeah, so I find myself spending quite some time in Minnesota as well, being full time in real estate now. Just having an idea of why not expanding services and business if I'm there. So I just find it's an opportunity to get more business and to help more clients really that are within the neighboring states of Minnesota and Wisconsin. So that's my end goal is to help clients within those borders and see people succeed in home ownership. So that's my goal and where I'm going with that.
Awesome. And
Yep.
so for the agents that might want to follow your footsteps and get the dual state licensing,
Mhm.
what was your process like? Like, what courses did you have to do? What?
Yeah, so it's additional education. Like me, I was licensed in Wisconsin first, passing the state and national. If you want to get your license in Minnesota as well, it's just a 13-hour additional course following just the state portion of the test in Minnesota. So once you pass that, you go on your way to get your license to be a dual license agent. So if your dream or your goal is to be helping clients get more business, I strongly encourage you to do so. It does not hurt. So,
Right. So
yeah.
once you get your license in both states now, and then with you being at EXP, what's the benefit of that for you? How does that look?
So it's a huge benefit with EXP. Their brokerage throughout the 50 states. Um, Being a dual license now, I don't have to go to Minnesota and choose a whole different brokerage. I could stay with EXP and just continue being brokerage through them, and I could, continue doing business as I do in Wisconsin, and that's a huge because it reduces cost savings, which is pretty hefty in the real estate, but that's the biggest advantage with being with EXP.
Right, right.
Yep.
So that's pretty amazing right there. EXP's one brokerage, all 50 states.
Hmm.
So now that you get your license in Minnesota, you just join EXP over there in Minnesota,
Right.
and all your production numbers in Minnesota count towards your cap, towards your icon status, all of that. You're paying the same one fee to the brokerage every month,
Hmm.
and you're pretty much set, and you can start working over there. So
Right.
that's incredible.
That's
Um,
huge.
yeah, so that's basically, I mean, all the questions that I really have for you. As a brand new agent, just to close this out, I mean, do you have any tips, any words of advice where, now knowing what you know now as a newer agent, if you had to redo this again, what kind of advice would you give to people who are thinking about becoming an agent?
Yeah, certainly. Advice I would be giving is, you know, education and training, because like we mentioned earlier, real estate is always changing, market is always changing. Continuing to learn definitely helps a lot. I would say networking as well. People, the more business that you can attract, like we mentioned, social media, YouTube, it all helps generate leads. So, you know, joining real estate, get your social media going right away, and yeah, put yourself out there, and it might start out slow, but the business will come.
Awesome. Great tips,
Yep.
Seng. So thank you so much for your time. I will let you get out of here,
All
and
right.
I'll see you around.
All right. Thanks, Laura.
All right.
Have
Yeah.
a good one. Bye.